Something's not right here. Hang on a second. Better. Hey, guys, we're going to keep on going this month with our theme of upside down. And man, there are so many things that are upside down right now. You know, not having school, man, that's upside down. Being at home all day long, you know, with your families, it's upside down. Not being able to see your friends, that's upside down. But, you know what? We're not just going to stop there, because we got to do a game that's kind of upside down too. In this game, it's going to be a game where you can participate at home, and you're going to have to be honest. We're on the honor system here. And so here is the game. You guys know Simon Says. This is what we like to call upside down Simon Says. You guys ready for it? Are you really ready? Here it is. So, you guys are going to need to stand up on your feet, and basically this is how this is going to go. I'm going to give you a command, and you're going to be doing the upside down version of that command, okay? But remember, the rule is only if I say Simon Says, okay? So, for example, if I were to say, Simon says, take your right hand and wave it all around. Okay? That's not the opposite. That's not upside down. What would the upside down version be? It would be taking your right leg and shaking it all around. I can barely get my leg up that far. That hurt. Not gonna lie. But that's how that works. Makes sense? Makes sense? Whew. I don't know if I can do this. Okay, so Simon Says, you guys ready? Simon Says, wiggle your fingers. Oh, ooh, but what does that mean? Shout it out. Are you wiggling your toes? So that's what that might look like at home for you. Okay, ready for the next one? Simon Says, touch your left elbow with your right hand. Ooh, but that doesn't mean what you think it might mean. It means touch your left knee with your right foot. You guys doing that? Okay, go ahead and put your feet down. Oh, did I get you? I didn't say Simon Says. Who's still in? Okay, we'll do another round. We'll see if we can do this. Okay? Okay, Simon Says, do a handstand and take 2 steps forward on your hands. Ooh, but what's the opposite of that? What's the upside down version of that? You guys got it? You guys got it? Okay. Let's see if you can do it like this. Okay. Simon Says, take 2 steps forward with your feet. Who can do it? I can't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm the leader. Okay. Anybody still in? Guys, listen. Whether you're in or you're out, that game is kind of silly to play, and hopefully it took your mind off of things being upside down for a little bit. Here in our story today that you're going to learn about here in just a couple minutes, you're going to learn about some upside down stuff. It's pretty cool. I can't really say a whole lot more about it, that's just how cool it is. So without further ado, I'm going to turn you over actually to the video that we usually watch on the 3rd week of the month, and then we'll do our lesson time, and then we'll do some worship, and then we'll do kind of a closing. You'll see me again, and we'll talk about the lesson there at the very end. Okay? All right, check this out.
What's it like to feel humbled? Oh, that's not a word we use every day. But it's humbling when you receive a gift you didn't expect. It's humbling when someone says you don't have to pay, even though you messed up. It's humbling when your dad takes an entire day off of work just to spend it with you. It's humbling when you see an incredible sunset and realize that God handcrafted it with you in mind. Wow. Being humbled makes you feel small in a good way. It makes you feel grateful. When someone chooses to put you first like that, it can make your day. So why not do that for the people around you? You can choose to give up what you think you deserve to put others first. Let your sister pick the family movie even though it's your turn. Skip the pool party so you can hang out with your friend who broke his leg and can't go. Use some of your birthday money to help a family who doesn't have enough to eat. True humility is thinking of yourself less and others more. When you live your life with humility, you bring praise to God. You lift Him high, because others can see God at work in you. That's why humility is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
Well, of all the wonderful things he could have... Hey, why did you get me a present, which is something I'm sure I'm gonna like?
Because you keep doing things to deserve it.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
Oh, yeah? Well, there's more where that came from. You're funny.
Oh, thank you.
You're nice.
I appreciate
and
that.
you are a good person.
So are you!
I know you really mean that.
You know what? You're always here by my side, and I never get sick of you.
I'm so glad to hear it.
Read my lips! You're the nicest friend a guy could have!
You know what? You know what? Just open that. Open it. I want to see the look on your face.
Okay, I will.
Open it.
Oh, you got me a new game system before you bought yourself one. That's so touching.
I'm so glad you like it.
You want to play it?
I would love to. This is awesome.
I know! Hello, all you beautiful people out there. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon, and you're watching
The So-and-So Show.
I don't know if you folks out there know this, but John and I each take turns deciding what we want to do on the show each week.
Yeah. Every other week, I plan stuff, and every other week, Brandon plans stuff.
All right, and this week is
My week! Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
What?
And today I have planned a show that's all about diving deep into our souls.
Oh, that's great.
A
But
show about discovering life-changing truths.
Yeah, again,
But
but-
first, let's play a meaningless game.
what?
Meaningless game. Yes.
John, you can't do a meaningless game because this week
Oh,
is
okay, fine. Then it's time for a meaningful game.
Okay, let's play your game. I'm sure it'll be great.
Why, thank you, friend. You know what? I'll say the same thing when it's your turn to play a game next week.
Actually, now that you mention it.
Let's go play!
All right, what's this meaningful game?
It's a game called Flip It. Flip it.
How many times are we going to do that?
How many times?
As many as John wants.
As many as I want.
I'm sorry I asked.
No problem.
Let's play.
Okay, great. Underneath each of these cloths is an item that has been flipped upside down. All you have to do is identify what it is.
Oh, am I the only one playing?
Yep.
Why?
Because it's my day to make the show, and what I says is... Oh, don't want you cheating either, so blindfold
Okay.
on. Boom.
I'm not going to cheat. I would have closed my
You're not
eyes.
gonna cheat? Okay. Here is your first item.
Right there. What is that? It's like an octopus tentacle. Oh, wait. No, I know what it is. It's a bath mat?
Yes!
Yeah.
Very good. Great job. On to
Okay.
our next one.
On to our next one. I
All right,
really
here we
don't
go.
want to do this.
No. It's my day.
I
You have
know.
to play.
Fine, okay, I'm doing
Blah,
it.
blah, blah. Here we go. Right there.
Gross. Is this gonna make me sick touching it? What are you doing? I don't know what it is. It's like an elephant eye or
Oh,
something.
no, that'd be gross. But that would be really cool, though.
Is it like a mushroom?
Oh, yes! Absolutely, you got it. Good job. All
Stalk
right.
has been cut off.
Okay, one more.
okay, okay.
All right, I'm going to bring it over here.
All right,
All right,
do we-
you ready
do
for
we
this?
have to keep doing
yeah,
this?
No.
Is this the last one?
My day. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Okay. It's yuck. It's a wet sponge. It's not? Feels like
No.
Oh, gross. What was that? Something. Can I?
Sure, if you want.
Is a pineapple upside down cake?
Oh, wrong! It's an upside down pineapple upside down cake. Get it? Or maybe we should call it a pineapple right side up cake.
Game over.
Hey, I'm getting the feeling that you're a little grumpy.
No, I'm not. I just don't understand how that game was supposed to be meaningful.
Okay, well, I wouldn't be this grumpy if it were your week to plan stuff. so-
Yeah, about that. It's not actually.
Oh, hey, I almost forgot. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
What's up, my friends? How's it going?
Couldn't be better, Kellen. Although, just between the two of us, Brandon is a little grumpy.
It's not between the two of you if I can hear you.
See what I mean?
I can still hear you.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Hey, Kellen, what you got for us today?
An app.
Oh, like for our phones?
Yup. And it's called.
Humble Pie.
That never gets old.
No?
This app is going to help me tell today's Bible story, along with you guys,
You want us to download the app?
if you would.
Oh, done.
Okay.
Yeah, but you good?
Almost got it. Just gotta. Loading. Got it.
Okay, open them up and watch what happens.
Okay.
Wow! This is really cool, Kellen. Hey, I can see Brandon. Hey, Brandon. It's like you're sitting next to me.
How do we play, Kellen?
Actually, before we play, check this out. Excuse me, gents. The Apostle Paul wrote a bunch of letters in what we call the book of Philippians. Paul wrote this: "Don't do anything only to get ahead. Instead, be humble. Value others more than yourselves. As you deal with one another, you should think and act as Jesus did." And how did Jesus act? Let's continue. Ba-boom! In his very nature, he was God. But Jesus didn't take advantage of that fact. Instead, he made himself nothing. He did this by taking on the nature of a servant. He was humble and obeyed God completely. He did this even though it led to his death. Even worse, he died on the cross. Are you still there, fellas?
Yep.
You betcha. Why do I look like a bunny rabbit?
You have a filter on.
I have a what?
You have a
Filter?
filter on here, right here.
Huh. All right. I don't know how that happened. Continue, Kellen.
Great. Here's how you play. For each scenario I give you, you have to decide if you're going to put yourself first or if you're going to be humble. Simple, right?
Sure, but I don't think either of us will pick what's selfish.
Good point. Maybe one of you should volunteer as the non-humble player.
Sure, I'll help you out, Kellen.
Perfect. All right, here we go. First scenario. You're running late for work. On your way, you see a lady drop her groceries. Do you stop to help her?
Yes.
I'll say no.
Humble Pie.
What happened? Where did that pie come from?
I forgot to mention in this app, it involves virtual reality.
Virtual? Look at my face! Wait, is this a filter? No!
Second scenario. You had plans to see the new superhero movie, but a friend needs your help instead. Do you help him?
Yes.
How about you?
No.
Humble pie.
Come on!
Hey, you gotta eat the humble pie when you don't put others first, Brando.
True. Although, I must say, he's being pretty humble already.
How's that?
Well, he's letting himself get hit in the face with a pie when you know it's his week.
What are you talking about?
Well, this is his week to plan the show, right?
No. Wait. No? Are you sure? Is that true?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say something to me? If you would have said something, I would have listened.
Well, I tried, but every
Are
time...
we gonna finish this game or what?
I mean, well,
Third scenario.
okay.
Go ahead.
You want to watch soccer on TV, but your little sister really wants to watch cartoons. Do you let her watch?
Yes. Say no. Say no.
Fine. No.
Humble pie.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
No, that's not bad.
Well, I'm not sure who won the game, but I think the point's the same. Jesus put people first. He gave his life for us. We should do our best to think and act like Jesus did, even if that means every once in a while giving up what we want or what we think we deserve. And even if it means taking the occasional pie to the face. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kellen.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Anytime. I'll see you guys around.
Bye, man. You know, these towels never fail.
I know. And they don't stain.
So, dude, I can't believe you just gave up a show that was rightfully yours and just let me ramble on like that.
Yeah,
You would never use so many graphics.
never.
Never.
Well, maybe just one more.
What?
Reveal the question! What keeps you from putting others first?
Well, you could be easily distracted. Like, has that mannequin always been over there?
Talk about it with each other. What keeps you from putting others first?
Oh, man, I feel so bad.
Don't
about
beat
all
yourself up. Hey, maybe you can make it up to me by letting me plan the next 2 shows in a row.
this. Deal!
Thank you. Until next time, I'm Brandon,
And I think that mannequin is getting closer.
and we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
From urban streets to open plains, we are under one name. No one is lost or goes unseen, 'cause we're all loved by our King. This is nothing ordinary. There is power in the name we carry. Every nation, every tongue, welcome to the kingdom. All the rich, all the poor, all the people, all yours. We are daughters, we are sons, more than mortals. We are royals, we are yours. this is nothing ordinary. There is power in the name we carry. Every nation, every tongue, welcome to the kingdom. All the rich, all the poor, all the people, all yours. We are daughters, we are sons, more than mortals. We are royals, we are yours. We are yours, yeah, yours. We are yours. It don't matter where we come from. Everyone is welcome in your kingdom. It don't matter if we're broke or we're broken. In your love we have found our freedom. All the rich, all the poor, all the people, all yours. We are daughters, we are sons, more than mortals. We are royals, we are yours. We are yours. We are yours. We are yours.
Hey, so I hope that you liked that lesson. I thought that was really, really good kind of application on that. Listen, I don't know what you guys are struggling with putting others first in, during this time at home. I don't, okay? But I have some guesses. While you're at home, it might be really, really tempting for you to maybe want to play that first game and maybe play the whole time on that video game system. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what you struggle with. They ask the question, what keeps you from putting others first? Maybe it's that you're afraid, maybe that that your friend or your brother or your sister, maybe they're going to do things better than you. Maybe you just want to have all the time to yourself. I don't know. Maybe it's at snack time, and maybe you want that last can of pop from the fridge. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know what it is that you're struggling with. Maybe it's letting someone choose the TV show, or choose, what the lesson is going to be like for the day or for that time, or maybe it's choosing what book you guys read. I don't know. But guys, here's the thing. As we continue to learn about humility, and humility is this: putting others first by giving up what you think you deserve. Guys, that's a big, big thing. And sometimes, a lot of the time, humility can seem an awful lot like upside down. It's not our first, it's not the first thing that we would choose. It is maybe the last thing that we would choose. But here's my hope for you and my prayer. My prayer is that you, this week, you would make yourself known for putting others first. Guys, it's important that we follow Jesus in this example. It's one of the best and easiest, but also the hardest ways for us to show Jesus. And guys, to go back to that video, it's one of the biggest ways for us to not just sing loud, but to live loud. Guys, I'm praying for you. Have a great week. Make sure you're tuning in for our midweek talk. We're going to finish up the story of Joseph this week. So, have a great week. See you later.